One. We're live.
Oh,
and we're live.
How's it going?
Oh, he's coming. Oh, he's coming. Yeah, we're looking a little blurry.
There he is.
Hey, what's going on, buddy?
How we doing?
Oh, we're doing much better now. Mother Nature called, and I answered.
You gotta do what you gotta do.
I gotta do what I gotta do.
Mother Nature.
Mother Nature.
Thanks for the roll of toilet paper, Big Nick.
Hey, no problem, buddy.
I thought you were going to say, Mother Nature, thanks for the roll of toilet paper. It did come from trees.
Technicality. I'm gonna get all technical here. Hey, Ryan, thanks for stopping by, buddy. You're on the camera today.
Oh, is everyone mics on? Everyone make sure your mics are turned
mine's on.
Mics aren't on. Hello.
Oh, they're on now. You guys do a great job.
I have to look at that carefully. I can't. It's kind of small writing. Cool. All right. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, we apologize.
Hello.
Up is on. So yeah, you don't have to look at the writing.
Up is on, down is off.
Yeah, see how it's like down, off, up, on.
Big Nick knows the thing about down being off and up being on.
Fuck.
You.
Oh man.
All right, let's get this show on the road here. What do we got for an episode? 235?
Yep.
Yes. Yep.
All right.
Dude, it's been 2:35 for at least 8 days.
It was 2:34 yesterday.
I don't know, dude. I don't know.
It was 2:34 yesterday.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we've got episode 135. Shit, 135. 235. Excuse me, 235 on that block.
On the block. That was
Jesus.
That's a big
aggressive.
clap.
Dude, there's simps in the comments so bad right now. This guy
Oh, yeah?
Josh is just asking for Sophie every other comment.
Oh my
buddy,
god.
take a break. She's not. Take a break, buddy. Go back to
the
bed or
intro.
something.
Yeah. Speaking of simp, I guess. No, I was trying to derail the conversation there. I was trying to
Derail the
derail that
Speaking of simps,
conversation.
make sure to like and subscribe.
It was trying to be a diversion.
Oh, diversion.
Diversion,
I
diversion.
gotcha.
All right, make sure you guys like and subscribe. Turn your notifications on. We have a new snack time coming out tonight. Make sure you check that out. I'd be honest with you, I don't even know what it is yet, but I'll figure it out probably when you do. So without further ado, let's get this show on the road. We got some podcasts coming out tomorrow. I forgot about the podcast. Check out the podcast tomorrow.
right now.
And why is Dave so big in the camera?
Yeah, that's what I was just asking. Just me.
Hello. All right, there we go. All right.
Now
Nice.
Dave's officially graduated.
Very nice,
All right,
Dave.
well, we got our number one topic right now. This actually just popped up about 5 minutes ago
Oh
on
my
Russell's
god,
computer.
what is it?
Yeah.
Simone
5 minutes
Biles
ago.
is out for the finals.
I know. Injury.
Crazy.
Injury.
Is it injury?
Messed up.
Easy, man.
She was
injured
looking like
herself.
uncomfortable during one of the events,
least it
and
wasn't
they're
fucking
saying
cold.
that's probably what it is.
Normal.
But yeah,
Very tough.
that's sad. That's a
She-
big hit.
That's
to,
a huge
She's,
That is a big hit.
I was watching just some videos that popped up on Twitter last night of her, and I can't wrap my mind around what
Some of the things that she does
I don't
is
understand how a human body does that.
It's crazy,
It's
man.
absolutely.
It blows my mind.
First off, you guys watch did you guys watch the vault with her?
Oddly
She
enough, I
looks
did
like an
not.
Olympic sprinter running down to the vault. And then when she gets up there, she flies about 30
Lot of
feet in the
power.
air.
Dude, it's literally insane. And how old is she? Like 20?
She's
26, I think.
I think she's 24.
24?
Oh, so
Yeah.
she's like older.
Pretty sure she's my age. Yeah.
Yeah, this is definitely her last
I'm
Olympics.
sure an old fuck, Dave.
Yeah, they are a little bit. But yeah, I mean, it's obviously a huge hit to the squad. I mean, I would assume they're still gonna win. Aren't they still like the number one?
There's some
US
other
is usually pretty the best.
good athletes, but no one near Simone
Right,
Biles.
right.
So like,
Did she win a gold before she got
yeah,
hurt?
she won a gold at her last one, but her last one was her first Olympics. So
Oh wow.
yeah, she probably will still compete at 28. Honestly, like
Yeah, I
for
mean,
mid
she-
injury.
You can't go out with an
Like-
injury. You can't go out like that.
If she continues to do what she,
I mean,
is doing,
there are moves in gymnastics named after her at this point. I
Yeah,
think.
exactly. Multiple. There's like 3, I think.
it's just
Because
insane.
no one else can do them.
Is it true that they had to like not dumb down, but like suppress her fucking moves or whatever, like essentially nerf her?
What?
Like,
Nerf.
yeah, dude, I'm pretty sure they said there was like certain like she wouldn't be able to get like the highest score possible because like no one else can do what she does. So like
I can believe that.
they had to like dumb it down or something. So like she wouldn't blow everyone out of the water.
That's fair. No, I haven't heard anything like that. That makes sense.
Damn it.
Yeah,
Well,
that's a
stinks.
big hit to
Yeah,
the
I
U.S. team.
Yeah.
what can you do? USA's.
Did you guys watch any of the U.S. men's gymnastics?
Yeah, a little bit of it.
I honestly really haven't been watching much of the Olympics, to be quite honest with you.
Really?
Only basketball is the
Some
only
good
thing I've been
stuff.
watching. I want to
Stop watching the
start
basketball.
watching
It's
it.
fucking
I don't know if you guys watched yesterday. Someone finally beat the Chinese in diving. Did you guys see that?
No.
Interesting.
Yeah, the two
was it?
American guys, right?
Two Great Britain guys.
Well, what's
Oh,
Oh,
Tom
yes.
Bailey.
Yeah,
Tom
yeah,
Bailey.
yeah.
First off, that guy's absolutely ripped out of his mind.
Yeah.
Second off, it was unfucking believable what they did. So the camera angle that they show, it's just like a side camera angle when they go off and they flip off.
Mm-hmm.
You couldn't even see the other guy; they were so in sync. So it just
Yeah,
looked like
it was
one guy
crazy.
flipping.
Is he the first
Yeah,
openly
it's the British guy.
gay gold medal winner? Question
Who was that?
I think
I'm not
there's
sure.
other ones.
It was diving.
Diving.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I went sky.
They, like, showed his husband at home.
Yeah.
That's cool.
His statement after was like, "I'm gay and I'm a gold medalist." So I don't know if that was like the first time ever.
Oh no,
or
it was like he
something.
was already like out.
No, yeah, I
like
know,
previous
but
to this, I don't know if there was been like an openly
Yeah.
gay gold medal.
That's fine though, because the IOC can suck it for all their classic crap that they pull.
Yeah, I'm good with the IOC sucking it. I hate the
Who do you
IOC.
hate more, the IOC or the NCAA?
NCAA, it's not even close.
The NCAA is literally like a gang.
Yeah.
Like it's just
And it's a
like
gang
the
of like
mob.
13-year-old bullies.
Yeah.
Like high school bullies.
gang, and we about to show up.
What song is that?
It's a Fast and Furious song.
I was like, I don't even know that one.
All right, just a quick little medal count update before we move on from the
Yeah.
Olympics.
Yes, sir.
Let's hear it. Where we at?
We got U.S. and China now. U.S., China, and Japan tied for a three-way tie at the top.
Damn.
All 9 gold medals for each. Then
still bet on
U.S. and
live
China
export?
tied for second with silver. And then U.S. has the most bronze. So
you-
U.S. is at the top, sitting with 22 medals. China 21, Japan 17. So pretty darn close.
Yeah.
Pretty darn close this year.
What are the track events? I don't even know when those are.
I think they're next week.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I want to watch those. I always
actually
like
would-
watching
I would
those.
like to watch the track.
Although I'm
Justin
still kinda-
Gatlin still kicking?
Who?
Justin Gatlin?
Not sure.
Name sounds familiar.
Sprinter for... I
remember
think he
seeing
could be
him
like
last
50 at this point, honestly. I'm not even sure.
50.
Yeah, he could be old.
I don't think.
I'm pretty sure at last Olympics he might have been... Well, he would have been 46, but that's not true. I think he's
I
pretty old
know
now.
one person to watch out for in the women's track is what's her name? Sydney McLaughlin. She does the 400 hurdles, I think, and she's like one of the best. She was next to like Sha'Carri Richardson for like
I still can't
one of the
believe
people to
she's
watch.
That's so
But
annoying.
now
that
it's
she
just
can't
Sydney.
compete. So annoying.
So
Hey,
is she
still watch
the
out
only
for
one
her.
that got caught with marijuana?
Seems like it.
Yes.
People were joking.
Marijuana.
What did you want me to say, Mike? Pot?
Marijuana.
Pot's even worse than
Weed.
marijuana, I think.
Weed.
Pot. It's like what,
Sticky
that's like
icky.
what like parents say, like, who's smoking the pot?
Jazz cabbage.
Jazz.
The wacky tobacco.
The devil's lettuce.
I don't know if she was the only one caught with the marijuana.
I mean, yeah, people
I
were
would
joking
think,
on Twitter,
yeah.
like, why, like, oh, if we're like trying to catch people for weed now, are we even gonna have a U.S. skateboarding team?
Yeah, that's what. Yeah, I think John said that too. It's crazy.
Yeah,
Like they wouldn't dare test Nyjah Houston for that. They knew it was gonna come
No,
up.
I mean, what about the men's basketball team? There's got to be some dudes on there that are
Oh, I mean, you can't
smoking the marijuana.
Kevin
can't,
Durant definitely smokes pot.
think so?
Oh yeah, for sure.
No.
You still get tested in the NBA though.
Not as often. It's only
Not nearly as
four
often,
It's only
but, like-
4
They
times
get tested
a year.
in the NBA.
Four
Wait,
times.
what
I know the
sports-
MLB
That's
doesn't
still
get tested.
Oh, I was
relatively
gonna say,
often.
what sport that's legal?
Four times.
You can kind of time it out. and
Yeah, but that's
stuff
4
like
times in
that.
a 9-month span. Like you got to make sure it's
All I
not
know
in your
is if they
system.
No, for the whole year. They get
okay.
tested like
Still-
off season and stuff too.
If they test that shit for the NFL, that's gonna be
I don't
disgraceful.
think,
'cause guys have to get fucking hit up like that.
I think the NFL is
Smoke that
actually going to
joint.
start up. I actually read a report that said the NFL is going to start like cutting down on like the punishments for like marijuana like
they should.
violations because now that it's getting legalized across the entire fucking country, like it's kind of unnecessary to punish someone for smoking something that actually does better for you than popping pills or
all
drinking
these guys are either
alcohol.
popping.
Like, what do you want?
All these guys are just
Killers?
yeah,
Smoke Vicodin or smoke some marijuana?
They're
Biking
eating
and
perks.
shit, there's a lot of money involved in that. It's all,
No,
it's all
that is
fucking-
true.
it's all-
No,
it's
you're-
all about
I hear
pharmaceutical
that.
shit.
I hear that. There was this one podcast. I forget what it was called, but it was like a bunch of athletes, like former football players, like O linemen and stuff. And these guys were like, we'd play Sunday football games, and the next day we'd wake up and feel like we got ran over by an 18-wheeler. He goes, we'd have no option but to smoke weed.
Yeah,
he goes,
dude, I mean, there's a
these guys,
reason-
like, I smoke before the games because like I need to. So
There's a reason there's only one game a week and it's only 16 weeks.
Yeah.
It's because they
like,
can't handle
Their body
it.
takes such a toll, dude. Like that's like
17
O
weeks
linemen,
now.
defensive linemen, like those guys get hit all the time during the game. Like they
Yeah.
constantly.
I mean,
get hit
hockey
in the
players
head
have
and
to be
shit.
smoking weed too, right, Mike?
Probably.
Dude,
It's
I
just
think.
like,
I think hockey
I'd be
players are just born different. Those guys are
That
such
too.
Just built
freaks.
different?
Yeah.
That too. I mean, you got a point
Those
there.
guys are freaks.
I feel like at this point, like it's more uncommon if an athlete doesn't smoke to like recover than they do. That's what I think. I feel like a lot of athletes smoke that like we don't really hear about or know about.
Yeah, definitely.
Here's the thing: if you do it medically, or like not technically even medically, but like if you do it to like heal yourself, whatever, I ain't got no beef with it.
Yeah,
Smoke the joint.
It's just a better solution than doing the other things. That's the biggest. That's the biggest.
Yeah, it's
thing.
when you
Yeah,
get
it's
when
like-
you get down the dirty business. That's when
When you get down to daddy.
I mean, it should.
daddy
Let's be honest. If it's being legalized everywhere,
It
like
shouldn't be
it should just be legalized.
And also,
sports,
like, if you're
like,
worried about brain damage, don't play football.
yeah,
That's
Like,
true.
You're doing
That's-
way more damage to your head, like, just going out on the field than you are smoking, like, for fucking
yeah,
10 years. Like,
easily. I mean, probably for a lifetime.
yeah, honestly.
Like,
Well, that's the thing that I can't stand about the NFL players. And again, I understand the concerns with the CTE, and I'm not saying that stuff's not a big deal, but it's like you signed up to play.
Right.
You signed up to play.
Especially
Nobody's
nowadays.
pointing a gun to you and saying you had to play the football, but I bet you didn't complain about the millions of dollars you made during the fucking time you were
I
playing.
mean, yeah, and like you got to know that even going into like. I will say though, like I wanted to try out for the football team in high school, and my mom was like, "No, you're not doing that." And at the time, I was pissed, but now I'm like, "Yeah, it's probably good," because like even like high school football can really fuck you up. Like
Hey, getting hit in
in
the
the
head-
Those
future.
guys
I mean, what do you
can't
think happened to
diagnose you
Mike?
if you have a fucking concussion or
Yeah,
not.
right.
yeah,
Yeah.
concussions were.
Getting hit in the head,
Concussions
still
were
getting
kind
hit in
of
the head.
Did you ever get a
fucking
They're like,
crazy.
"Hey, you know what your name is? You're good. Get back out there."
Yeah,
Did you
I
ever
got a
get a
few in football. Yeah, I mean, how can you not?
Yeah. I mean,
The
feel like
one,
everybody
like
was
one
winning.
time I ever fucking left the pocket, I ran for a first down. Some kid who ended up going like D1, like Bowling Green or whatever, hit me right in the head. I got up and like looked at my trainer. He's like, you got any Advil? I was like, my head really hurts. he was like, you probably shouldn't say that to me. I was like, yeah, that's true. And I just went back in. I was
Then
concussed
go
as
back
fuck.
in.
That's tough.
all right. Well,
Speaking of football,
Football?
I mean, you just took the words right out of my mouth, Dave. Deshaun Watson getting shopped around for. They're looking
Yeah.
for 5+
late.
years, 5+ first-round picks,
No,
plus starting
3
players.
first-round picks, 5 picks overall.
Well, then you got to tell Johnny because he writes these topics.
no,
down.
I wrote that one. That's what I
Okay.
saw on
Fuck
Twitter.
you, Dave.
I saw on
I
Twitter.
saw 5 first
It won't
round.
matter. They won't even get 3 for him. Won't even matter.
That's the thing, though. Like
They won't even get that for
They're,
him.
the asking price is insane for a guy that like
I
think
all
he
these
could
guys.
be
I will
in prison
say,
next
if
year.
he had-
Like what?
If he had no off the field issues, I think the trade package makes complete
Yeah, of
sense.
course. But he does.
Yeah, but you can't
but
just
he does.
factor those
But he
out.
does. So I think a team's gonna have to consider, hey, like, I don't think this is gonna get taken to court or anything could legally happen to him until next season. So a
I don't
team,
understand that at all.
it's just
Yeah, I
like
don't
the
get that
whole, it's
either.
just the weight process
Damn,
and
get your
stuff
father
like
on the
that.
phone. We gotta ask him something.
Hello, Mr.
Is it
Bianco?
because he's such a high-profile athlete that it's taking
I
so
think
long?
it's just like
or is it
accounting
just in
all
general?
like all the witnesses and stuff, and just getting a formable trial going and stuff
Yeah,
like
I mean
that.
these things take a long time, but
It-
I'm surprised
they
that he's
typically
just
take a
like.
while. It's on the NFL
He's
for
like
not
supposed
doing
to be
anything
signing
about it.
new contracts in the
no,
meantime.
I mean it's on the
Probably
NFL
not.
for not doing anything about it. I mean they're just letting
Yeah,
him.
definitely.
What are the allegations up to? Like 22?
22.
It's a lot.
22.
Like he,
Oh my
like,
God.
And it's been
That's
six
the only
years.
two
That's
different
too many
women?
allegations for it not to be true.
22
Oh,
different
100%.
women.
Dude, man.
Yep.
Yeah.
For sexual assault?
Yeah.
I
I mean,
mean,
here's the
my
thing. You think
God.
22 women are making that shit up? Come on.
Like, you, if you get like a handful of them, you can think like, oh, like, you know, they're trying to do this for whatever. But once you get 22, I mean,
They ain't
No,
22
he's,
making that shit.
he doesn't deserve an NFL contract for so
are
many
you kidding
reasons.
no,
me?
absolutely not.
And that's the exact reason why
Ridiculous.
teams did not go after him as soon as those allegations came out.
Yeah, and that's
They
why it
they
just
stayed
blows
the
my
fuck
mind
away from him.
that like the Texans are now just like, all right, we're shopping him around if
Yeah.
anyone's interested.
like, the biggest
we don't-
package of all time.
Yeah, like we don't care. No one wants him.
No, and no one's
You
gonna
didn't
take
do-
him.
You think they'll drop the asking price for him?
They're not gonna have a
They're not
choice.
going to get that.
No, I don't think anyone's gonna take. Why would anyone take him for anything?
I mean,
It's
if,
just so much
there are probably
controversy.
teams that like if it's cheap enough that it's worth it, even just for one season, they'll go for it. But like,
Yeah.
I don't know what. I don't really know what the benefit
Here's my question I ask you. Say, hypothetically. All right, so he can't be touched this year with the court of law.
Sure.
Right?
On technicality.
On a technicality, can't be touched. So he's got 1 year of football. We can't say what's going to happen next season. Say, again, this is a hypothetical. Say you can get him for one first-round pick. Do you do it?
No.
If you're a team
I mean,
and you can get
I
him for
wouldn't
one first-round
myself,
pick,
I think-
would you take him?
I could see someone like the Bears doing
From a
that.
morale standpoint, no. But from a team that maybe needs a quarterback and wants to make a run, yeah, I can see it happening.
The only way that'd be beneficial though, if you're like you get him and that's like a lock for like the Super Bowl.
Well, that's what. Yeah, that's
Like
what
no
I'm
one's
thinking.
gonna do
That's
that.
what
No,
I'm
but
saying.
that's not. It's just not the case for anyone.
I could see. All right, this could just kind of taking this team from left field, but maybe like a team like the Dolphins over Tua. I mean, that's a massive upgrade.
How about the Eagles?
The Eagles, yeah, that's another one
no,
too.
the Eagles love Jalen Hurts for some reason.
Yeah, I don't understand that one.
Because he can throw uncovered passes in training camp.
Yeah. Teams love when the quarterback can do that.
Honestly, this
Cam Newton
does.
can't do it though.
now that we're talking about it, this does have the Jets written all over it.
Oh no.
No. Yeah,
I mean,
Eagles.
Woody,
But I would
Woody
be
Johnson
so
would
mad.
pull that off.
I would be so pissed.
No. You don't have to worry about
It's
that.
a huge PR nightmare if you trade
Yeah,
for that.
absolutely.
Because you're literally saying we don't give a fuck about the sexual assaults. We just want to play football.
Yeah,
you
literally.
Can't, that's such a PR nightmare.
I mean, it's the
And
national
to be honest, it
Football League
has happened
for a reason.
It's happened in the past in the NFL. Like it's happened very recently in the NFL. It
Yeah.
happens every season.
you realize that any team that ever did trade for him, females would not go to the game. They would not go to the game.
It's a bad look. It's a really bad look.
They would not go to the game. I mean, I'm not going to lie to you. As much as I love Deshaun Watson as a football player, not as a person, as a football player, I would be pissed if the Patriots got him.
Yeah,
Even though
of
they're not
course.
going to because they got Mac Jones. I'm just saying in the beginning.
I'd be
fucking
pissed off too. In fact, I will judge any team that goes for him. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I agree.
Tough situation.
I'll keep my
I mean, if
mouth
you're
shut
doing
on
it
this one.
strictly football, I
You don't
get
think
it,
so,
but
Big
like
Mike?
you can't. You just can't. This is a business too. You can't do it.
It's happened so much in the NFL, and this is not the first time nor the last it'll happen in the NFL. So
No, it's
honestly,
not.
I won't judge any team that takes them.
well, do you remember like when the Chiefs when they
This is like
dropped?
Ray Rice.
What?
He never
He
came
got-
back though. He never came
No, I'm
back.
talking about
No, but the punishment
when
was so
they
minimal.
dropped.
Yeah.
He got 2-game suspension. That was
Yeah,
it.
fucking Tom Brady got a fucking fourth at the Deflategate.
Yeah.
How does that make sense?
When the Chiefs dropped Kareem Hunt
Yep.
for like when he the
elevator
domestic
video?
abuse.
Yeah.
No, that was
Yes. I'm
Ray
getting-
Rice.
I'm
No,
getting
when he
the
like
two
kicked.
confused. Yeah.
Yeah, he like
yeah.
he beat his girlfriend or whatever
Yeah.
what the situation was, and then it happened to another receiver on their team, and they were just like, "Oh, we already did that once. We
Yeah.
don't want to do it again."
Yeah.
Who was the other guy?
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek Hill.
Tyreek
Yeah,
Hill
that's what it
beat
was.
his son.
That's what it was. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that's what it was.
And the Chiefs
and then-
didn't even blink an eyelash.
Yeah, because
No.
and it's just hypocritical to be
And no
like
one did.
They try to get it in the good public eye when they drop Kareem Hunt, and then like it happens again, and they're like, oh, we're not going to do that twice because like
Like, by no means am I condoning those actions, but like, I mean, obviously that goes unsaid, but like, it happens in the NFL all the time.
There's a lot of bad guys.
There's a lot of bad guys in the NFL,
yeah, it's like just a massive problem, and the league should be punishing these guys
I
anyway.
mean, look at Antonio
Like,
Brown.
but they don't.
Yeah, I mean Antonio. Yeah,
I mean,
you can name a
don't
million
don't. We
guys.
can't sit here and say Tom Brady loves the guy personally. He loves what he does on a football field. That's what he loves. That gets him a ring.
and that's that. Like, there's no way.
I don't know. They got a weird relationship, those
Well, here's
two.
the thing. Like, Brady's this, like, so-called, he's never had any kind of fractions, like, legally.
Right, yeah.
Or blah, 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 anything like
He's
that.
the fancy boy that he is.
And
How is
you
Antonio Brown still in the league?
Because Tom Brady. Pretty much that's
Honestly,
it. Tom Brady.
because of Tom Brady, yeah.
It's the only reason why he's
The
still
only
playing
teams he's
football.
been on were the Patriots, and then he went to the Buccaneers. Both teams, Brady the quarterback.
That's it.
And that's literally the reason why. Johnny put in the chat and said, there's a new NFL rule saying that if you are vaccinated, you do not get tested for weed.
Oh, that's very interesting. What an
What's
incentive.
what is the correlation that actually, yeah.
I think it's just incentive from that. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah.
Or it's like, hey, you get vaccinated.
Here's
Smoke pot. We'll let you do it. Here's the weed.
They go get the shot and they just like slide a little joint under the table. Like, here you go.
Mine's similar to like this is
It's like when you get a lollipop.
but like that like Vax Millions things that's going on.
What is that?
Yeah, I mean, so Massachusetts is doing like this Vax Millions, and if you're vaccinated, you can enter in a what do you call it? Lottery.
lottery,
to win
yeah.
$1 million. So like they're like
They
drawing
have that
names.
shit all the time
Vaccination.
now.
I signed up 100%.
Can I sign up? Do I have to be?
Why not?
I'm trying to be a Massachusetts resident.
I was gonna say I'm a
Yeah,
Mass
you-
resident, but I have a New York license.
It's worth a shot.
So technically,
It's worth a shot. Vaccine.
It was worth the shot.
Wow.
Ryan in the
He's
chat.
all about puns today,
Ryan in
aren't
the
you?
chat asked, "Did that guy Nut bring in his frozen cake today?"
Sadly,
No, 'cause he's an idiot.
is anyone going to Market Basket today?
I am
Shaw's,
going
you
after
mean?
work. Yeah,
We have to go to
I'll
Shaw's.
let you guys know what I
I
find.
hear it's at Shaw's, about 30 feet down.
I didn't like.
To the left.
I laughed about that part when I was watching the
right
TikTok.
to the beer section.
I was watching the TikTok and he's like, "Shaw's, go down the aisle." I'm just like, "What?" This hasn't
Also,
helped
dude,
the
30
argument.
feet once you walk into the thing, there's no way they keep the frozen goods that close to the
It's
door.
like 50. 30 is the florist area.
Okay,
I'm dead.
that makes sense.
He knows. You want to talk about the Aaron Rodgers situation really quick?
Yeah.
Since we're on this topic.
They're
I would
now
like to.
they're
So
keeping them.
the Packers basically said like, "All right, come back for 1 year and we'll let you do what you want." Did you not see this, Nick?
I did.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did.
I
Oh,
did, I
okay.
did.
I didn't see this.
Yeah. No,
You
they
see it
said
coming, too?
Yeah.
they said that you come
This
back
is last
this
year
1
in
year
Green
and
Bay,
then
found out.
well either
I think
he'll
I've
get
seen
traded
football.
wherever he wants or they'll let him go and he can sign wherever he wants.
This is Tom Brady's situation written all over again.
I
You
wonder
can rest easy, Packers fans, for at least
One more
another
year,
year.
the
Yeah.
Packers also
Him and Devontae Adams will leave at the exact same
they
time.
posted the last dance thing. Now it all makes sense. This is their last dance, their last chance to win it to win
And
a.
they're not gonna win
Do you
anything.
think he'll retire after this year?
Maybe.
No way.
No, I think
I
a
don't
team
think
will.
so.
I could think a team will pick him up and give him a shit ton
I think
of money.
any team would be willing to give him a shit
You don't
ton
think
of
Rodgers
money.
wants to go in jeopardy?
You can do that after football, though.
He can maybe he can do
You
both.
can do that whenever.
Maybe he can do
Yeah.
both,
Also, like
honestly.
it doesn't even take that much time to film like an entire season of Jeopardy.
Don't they do it in like 2 weekends
Yeah,
or
they
something
do.
like that?
They just binge them. They
Yeah.
just go through them all.
Don't
in
they
like
do like 10
an
episodes in like
afternoon,
2
yeah.
weeks or something like that?
Yeah, it's a
It's
ton.
something crazy.
I don't know what the schedule is. But
Imagine
like,
that getting paid $10 million to do Jeopardy, and all you have to do is work 2 Saturdays and 2 Sundays. Okay,
Not
sounds good.
bad.
Not a bad gig.
living.
coveted position.
Sounds good.
But yeah, I mean, I think the price for like if he doesn't retire after this year, the price for him is gonna be, I think he's gonna be asking for a shit ton.
think
What's
he's
he gonna be?
I don't blame him.
38.
36, 37 maybe. I think he's 36.
He's got a solid 4 or 5 years left in him.
Yeah, he doesn't look like he's slowing down. So.
Sure, we won
He's got-
MVP.
All right,
last
so
year.
he's 37. He'll be 38 when he hits.
He's
free
got a
agency.
solid
He's
4 or 5
37
years
now.
in him. If he wants to.
I think he could play a few
From
more
the
years.
past.
Well, staying with football, we got our top 10 wide receivers on Madden NFL 22. Here's the list. We got Devontae Adams,
Shocker.
DeAndre Hopkins, Tyreek Hill, Stephon Diggs, Julio Jones, Michael Thomas, Keenan Allen, Amari Cooper, Mike Evans, and Allen Robinson. Who's the biggest snub, do you think?
Amari.
I don't really think. I think that's pretty much the most accurate list I've heard in quite some time for a top 10.
Amari Cooper?
I don't think. Yeah, Amari Cooper's nasty. He had a really good year last year.
I mean,
I don't really. I think that's. There's no surprise, no snub
I would
for
say,
me.
like, if this list came out 4 or 5 years ago, I'd put Larry Fitzgerald in there, but obviously.
maybe.
he's-
yeah.
Honestly,
He doesn't still have
I guess
that in him.
DK Metcalf might be a snub, in my opinion. I think he could put him ahead of
That's
like
true.
Allen Robinson and like Mike Evans.
What about
I
A.J.
think.
Brown?
AJ Brown's another one too.
AJ Brown's not good anymore.
The only reason why
He had a killer year last year.
Antonio Brown's not on that list is because all this
Or
bullshit.
AJ Green, I'm sorry. I meant AJ Green.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, he's on the Cardinals now. I
Yeah,
think.
he stinks.
Yeah, he hasn't. He sucked last year. He's been injury prone for
Am I
years.
going to pass down some mugs?
Yeah, sure.
No, I think that. Yeah, I mean that list looks fine to me. I think DK Metcalf is really the only guy that
Yeah.
I'd probably put on there.
Big DK Metcalf guy.
Yeah, I guess that's
He's a
probably.
beat. I mean, he's a motherfucking beast.
He's fun to watch.
Nikhil Harry should have been on that list.
Oh yeah, Lumberland Fantasy must happen.
We're doing Lumberland fantasy football, right?
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
yeah.
and we need to get a good punishment in there too for the loser.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny you bring that up. So
Unless like I lose. Nice.
Let me give some background to this. I won my fantasy football league 2 years ago, and I lost it last year. So it all came back around. I have to do a punishment, and we discussed what my punishment was going to be with my friends the other day, and we finalized it yesterday. I'm going to be doing the IHOP challenge.
Oh, 24 hours?
Yeah.
Oh,
So
nice.
I go to IHOP. It's a 24-hour period.
Yep.
Each pancake that I eat takes off 1 hour.
Yep.
So I have to stay there for as long as many
We were gonna do
pancakes
that,
I
too.
eat.
When are you doing it?
We're gonna pick a Saturday in August. We're gonna decide that when we start the league in a few days.
You should live stream it.
So I'm going to do a bunch of stuff for you guys so we can have content and do something. I'm gonna make something out of it. You know what I mean? Like if
You
I'm
have to like tell IHOP you're doing it, or they
yeah,
just let
I'm
you
sure.
stay?
I mean, like I'm gonna come
No,
in like
I think they'll just
no.
be like,
I mean,
yeah.
Yeah, what are they gonna be? Especially if you're buying pancakes.
I guess so.
What are they
I mean,
gonna do?
I'm gonna bring like my laptop and stuff. Like I'm gonna be watching The Sopranos.
Oh, dude. So we were gonna do that, and then we said you could only you could bring your phone in half charged and with no charger.
No,
That's
messed
So
up.
it really
That's
make it
messed
bad.
So
Yeah.
I will
That adds a
not.
whole level of like, what do I use it for?
I will not
Yeah.
buy that.
Exactly.
How many pancakes can kill a person?
Yeah.
My friend asked me how I'm going to prepare for it, and I said, and I quote, I'm bringing everything. I'm packing a bag like I'm going on a family vacation. My laptop, a pillow, and a change of clothes. You never know what you'll need them for.
Change of clothes.
Yeah, I mean, listen.
You know, for when you
It's-
inevitably shit your pants.
Yeah,
or
that's
throw
true.
up all over myself, one or the
I feel
other.
like you get the time down.
Can I be honest with you?
Put down some
I'm not going to get
pancakes.
ahead of myself because that's what I did for the hot dog eating contest, and I said,
10 hot dogs in 10 minutes.
hey, at least I did. Hey, at least
So
I got,
you-
at least
I
I got
mean-
close. At least I got close.
I will say each pancake being an hour is a pretty good deal.
Yeah, that's a good deal.
That's a good deal. How
that's
many
the
you
rule.
think you
That's-
can put away?
Time for a
So
waffle.
again, I don't want to get ahead of my what?
How much time for a waffle?
What?
Good question.
No.
Good question.
Good
No,
question.
but he's still gonna have like a couple. I just wanted something else.
just to change it up a bit. Honestly,
10 minutes,
I
piece
think
of
I
bacon.
can. I think I can get at least 12.
I think
12
you could-
cakes?
I think 12 for sure.
I think
And
you could
that
cut
in
the
that
time in
time, I think I definitely
you
could.
could.
I believe
in
in
that
you.
time, I can see
Get
myself.
buttermilk. Don't get the added shit on it because they'll just
No,
fill you
I'm
up.
gonna go plain.
You gotta go
Straight
plain.
plain.
Don't do
But like,
Straight plain.
IHOP
Water.
IHOP pancakes are big too.
I know. That's why I don't want to load up on them too.
I
Like
say you
the
just fucking
You
hammer,
know the one thing I don't
hammer
like
like
about
6
IHOP
down to
pancakes, though?
start.
If you get
chill for
blueberry
like a couple
pancakes,
hours.
they have that little blueberry sauce. They put it on top. They
Yeah.
won't put it.
Yeah. You don't like that?
I love.
I like the
blueberry
real
shit.
stuff. I don't like the
Yeah.
syrup.
Give me that
blueberry
real
shit.
stuff. None of that
Blueberry
fake shit.
No, I feel that.
None of that fake shit.
I think I
wanna
can. I
drink
think
it.
I can have at least 12. I'm gonna get just a bunch of water, just like eat, drink water, push it all down. Maybe
It's like Fogo.
maybe throw up a few times.
water.
Yeah. Just
Not
don't get
be
the
good.
fucking
These are really talking bake
Yeah.
Do
before
the
too.
Fogo challenge.
Just
Just
bring
stay
my
in the
dad
Fogo
pen, yeah.
for 24 hours.
I'll let you guys know when I do.
Every
guys
steak
winning
is an
this.
hour.
a steak.
It's a business trip when Big Nick goes to Fogo. It's so funny. He walks in, he sits down, he's like,
This is true.
the guys come over, flank steak, beef rib, whatever. And then once Nick's fill, he's nope, I'm good. And then he flips it back over and he's ready. And
It's a game. It's a game. They bring the shit over, and I really want it, but I'm like, no, you're not gonna fill me up that fast, fuck. And then he comes back
can't
again.
fool me.
Yeah.
I don't know how
fooling
you
me.
have that willpower. I couldn't do it.
Mike gets so overwhelmed. Mike's like,
The first time I went, I puked after.
No,
Yeah,
really?
you puked all the food up. I couldn't stop
No,
eating.
you don't understand.
It was on
This-
It was so good.
You literally get carried out in a wheelbarrow.
Where is
Like
this?
you
Where's
are-
Fogo?
Fogo's back bay.
Back bay.
Back bay.
200 Dartmouth
Pro.
Street. Give those guys a freaking try, viewers, if you live in Mass.
200
I have to
diamond.
go. I have to go there.
Yeah, pretty
And,
fast.
Big Nick's
Roll
sponsor.
out of there. You roll.
Johnny, yes, the IHOP near my house is 24 hours, so no worries.
Thanks for checking in, Johnny.
Thanks for checking in, Johnny. I'll be
Johnny
there.
probably wants to
It
join you.
closes in. It closes in an hour, but you have like 12 hours left. You just
Oh
gotta
my
eat enough
God.
pancakes.
they cut the lights and I just
Speaking of
am sitting there.
Johnny, he'll love this topic. People with knowledge of Dodgers clubhouse dynamics stated that the majority of players do not want Trevor Bauer back under any circumstances.
Yeah, it's not looking good. It's not looking good for him. It's
They keep pushing.
really not.
They keep pushing that. What's it called back?
the
The hearing?
The hearing. Thank
Yeah,
you.
the hearing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It's not
Well,
looking good.
Here's the thing that I don't understand. He's still getting paid, isn't he?
No, I think it's.
Isn't it?
there might be something-
Isn't it a paid leave?
Because
Because technically he has done no wrong yet. Technically.
Oh, okay. So like
I think
until
it
he's
is.
like,
I think it is a paid
until
leave.
there's some
Yes,
like.
no, it is a paid leave, Nick. Up until today. So today is when they get to decide whether they extend it again or not.
Oh, big day.
Well,
So,
keep us posted
We'll
on that.
see what happens there. I mean, he probably will get extended
Probably.
again.
I
I mean, here's the thing. If your teammates
don't know
don't want
if
him
they
back,
have no intention of bringing him back. Why would they do? Like I would say just cut him.
I'm gonna tell you right now, this is a huge blow for the Dodgers, baseball-wise. Huge blow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you mean- do you
I don't know.
like-
I mean, there's still like.
With money, Big Nick? Or you
I mean,
Money,
I put money
him
down.
being a
powerhouse
pitcher.
I have
team.
money on the Dodgers winning the World Series.
Same,
so
I'm fucking pissed
that
about
doesn't
this.
help me, but
Fucking stupid ass.
They're gonna
Trevor
get
Bauer.
somebody at the trade deadline.
They definitely-
Don't you also have money
They're
on
gonna
the
get
Sox
probably Max Scherzer or something.
the payout.
Checking it.
I got money on every team.
What else you want
I
to know?
will win one of them.
What else you want to know, Dave?
What was? Wait, no. There was something where you just bet against yourself recently. What was that?
Oh, the Bucks Suns.
No, not that. Oh, Bucks
Yeah,
Suns.
so I placed a
yeah,
bet.
yeah.
Oh yeah, this was awful. This was
What's
just
funny, it was also
This was.
like right.
I blame all.
Wait,
I
what
hope
do you
he's
mean?
watching. I blame all of this on Joey. I blame all of this on Joey. He's a fucking little. I hate
Guy's
it.
not even here to defend
What is he?
himself.
No, he's,
What is he, a
He's a
little-
bad influence. is
Little
what he
bitch?
is.
Is that what you're gonna say, little
He's
bitch?
a little bit.
bitch.
No,
he's calling you a bitch.
So I put down a few dollars on the Bucks winning the championship before the series started. 'Cause They were plus 180. I was
few
like,
dollars.
I want the Suns to win, but I'm like, that's good odds for the Bucks. Game 6 comes around. Suns are down 3-2. I'm thinking this is going Game 7. It's got to go Game 7. And I was like, going back to Phoenix. The NBA wants Game 7. Put down an undisclosed amount on the Suns winning that game straight up. Also put down an undisclosed amount on them winning the entire finals. Why? Because Joey texted me and he sent me a screenshot of the bet he put in. He goes, "You doing this with me?" And I was like, "Well, fuck, I guess I am."
No.
So
spoiler, Joey
I did
didn't
make
bet.
money off of the Bucks winning, but it did not cover the amount of money that I lost from the Suns losing that one game.
That's got to be the worst hedge bet in like probably
I
the
wasn't
last century.
thinking with my mind. I was just
Being a good
riding.
employee.
I'm never
Trying to help your colleague out.
How many drinks did you have?
It was
Probably a
late.
few.
I put that bet in. Like, the game was at like 9. I think I put the bet in at like 8:45 or
It's a
something.
value
It was
bet,
way
right?
too late.
I bet you Joey said to do it, then he just like, yeah, you know what? I'm not doing
I
this.
didn't
Fuck
even.
this.
Joey's.
Read his last comment.
Hi, Dante. I'm just tuning in. Has everyone been nice? Has everyone being nice to me?
Oh yeah, we're being great to you, Joey Capone.
Hi, Joey.
Oh man.
Joey
Hi,
Cappuccino.
Everyone been being
Hi, Joey.
really
I'm never listening to you and betting advice again. Not with basketball.
Talking smack, Joey.
I'm sorry, Joey. I love you.
I'll listen to you sometimes, Joey.
Of the Jason Tatum bet.
What's that?
The points. He kept betting the points
That was
over,
not my fault.
and he keeps going.
That was not
All
my
right,
fault."
Dave, making me bet Jason Tatum over points. And Dave said once, you were like,
No, you know what I said?
No,
I said if the Celtics are going to win a game against the Nets, it's going to be because Jason Tatum drops 40.
So
and
Joey-
that's exactly what happened.
So Joey took that and basically just bet the over for Jason Tatum points every single game.
Except the one where he
Except for the
drops
one
40.
Attaboy, Joey.
Except for the one game they dropped 50 points.
Chili,
way to go, buddy.
All right,
Yeah,
speaking
hate
of
to see
betting,
it.
Mike, how's your betting going in the Olympics so far?
I won a couple last night. I bet on I think women's volleyball and women's. Oof, I don't even remember actually.
That's the worst.
I don't know. There might have been
You forget,
basketball.
it's the worst.
There's been a lot of obscure bets, but yeah, I haven't won a lot.
How do you decide
how
who
many
you're going to pick for something that you have like no idea what's going on in the sport?
Well, that's why I'm not a good bettor, and that's why I'm losing
Okay,
money
so
on
the
the
answer
Olympics.
is question mark?
Yeah, exactly. I have no idea. I haven't even watched any of the Olympics yet, so these are just bets. I wake up in the morning and see if I won them. I haven't.
Those are the best and worst ones.
Waking up and seeing how miserable I'll be in the morning.
Those are the best
But yeah,
and
today
worst bets.
I won a few bucks, but still in the red, unfortunately, for the Olympics.
Joey goes, cannot believe Dave made me do that.
Of course,
They
obviously.
do that like 3v3 basketball yet?
Yeah.
Yeah.
How was that? Is it weird? I didn't watch it.
The women's
haven't watched
USA team just took an L last
I
night.
personally haven't been watching it, but I've heard people say that it's stupid on Twitter.
Yeah.
Who's on the 3v3
Why?
team for America?
I don't think the men's team has
The
one.
men's doesn't
American.
have.
Oh, really?
The women's does.
Women's.
There's some good players on the women's one.
Yeah,
too.
there are
Sue
some
Bird
good
is on
players.
it.
They just lost last night, though. They took
The
their
men's
first
team
loss.
just couldn't pick 3 players to play.
Well, I don't know if they have it for.
Is that where
for
Johnny
men.
is this week? He's actually on 3-3 in Tokyo.
I'll sub in.
Fuck, who is?
Johnny's in Tokyo. He found a way to get in.
Yeah, I lied. It's not Delaware.
It's the Delaware of the East.
I'm in Tokyo.
You can find these Chinook seeds in the Olympic Village.
Good luck getting them.
You can't have sex, but you can have tons of salt.
Speaking of, we were talking about this yesterday. What do you guys prefer, sugar or salt?
So,
Like generally?
Okay, well,
Yeah.
this is like.
Salt.
Yeah,
It
I
depends,
like where your head's at.
like if I'm getting like a margarita or something like that, or just like on food or what, like you know what I mean?
Well,
Like,
margarita,
Generally
you need
speaking, throughout the entirety of the day,
throughout
what do
the
you prefer,
entirety of
sugar
the
or
day.
salt?
I mean,
I would hope you have more salt than sugar in
I'd
a
say
day.
salt. I don't like sugar. I'm not. a
But I
big
mean, what do you
sugar guy.
prefer?
You're not a sugar
like
daddy.
if you're
Salt during the day, sugar at night.
Technicality.
No, but seriously, I love ice cream, so that's at night.
But not ice cream cake.
Not ice cream cake.
I
Ice cream
get-
cake is literally for the birds.
I get salt on my rim when I get a margarita.
Yeah, but you got sugar.
not talking about
You got
margarita.
sugar in the margarita.
I am. Yeah, but I get salt on the rim.
Yeah, but you have sugar in the drink.
Yeah, but I don't want to. I don't want to.
I feel like this question
you know what
was
I mean?
extremely difficult for some of you.
I don't know why.
I don't double down on the sugar.
What do you prefer, sugar or salt?
There's
Salt. Salt. My
I
answer is
guess
salt.
salt.
My answer is salt.
Like I
what do
like
you got?
sugar as well.
Salt.
Like I'm not gonna eat sugar
So
for
like if there was a pretzel in front of you or an M&M, what would you eat?
a pretzel.
What kind of question is that?
Let me read.
Yes, but that's not like a good
Let me
question.
rephrase my sentence.
They're not on the even playing.
Yeah.
you got a hot dog and a piece of cake. Which one you eat?
Going to the Auburn Mall and I see an M&M
having the
stand.
cake.
I thought what you're gonna say is if you're having a pretzel, you want salt or sugar on it.
Exactly.
Because those are both things that
Yes.
you can put on a pretzel.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Like,
going
it's more like
sugar.
if you're having a snack, are you more of a sweet or savory person? You tend to
Savory.
Savory.
Sweet.
Savory.
Good question, John.
Would you guys prefer this M&M or this pretzel?
A singular M&M.
I'm gonna tempt you with this one M&M or this big salty pretzel. Which one do you guys want?
If I'm going to the Auburn Mall and I see an M&M stand,
You're 2 for 2 this week.
I'm going to IPAs,
or a red
baby.
pretzel rod?
Going
Two M&Ms. All right, no, I'm taking the M&Ms. All right.
What is this? How many?
I think I prefer salt. I think overall I prefer
Yeah, I'm
savory
a salt
things
guy.
over sweet things.
I don't have a real sweet tooth, to be honest.
I definitely do, but I prefer savory.
Yeah.
such an odd conversation. I like
needed
that
to
you said
know.
that alcohol was the first thing that went to my mind.
Nick,
I mean,
I'm assuming you're
I
salt.
mean,
Yeah.
Really? I don't know. I kind of think you guys. I don't know if I got a sweet tooth.
Yeah, but
do.
like his favorite food is steak.
Steak. I put the salt on my steak all the time. Put that garlic salt on that baby. Let's go. Fucking rub that
Forget
shit in
about
there.
it.
Set day.
Rub that shit in, baby. Rub it in.
Damn, steak sounds pretty fire right now. Probably gonna have something.
Do you have steak for lunch, Big Nick?
I do.
Okay.
Okay. Smile on his face.
Well, moving right along. There was an overdue book returned to a British library after 63 years.
63 years. Tough.
What's the fee? What's the fee on that one?
So the fee was it's in the article. So the fees get capped at like 20, but it was like if
20 years
if
or
it
20
wasn't-
days?
$20.
Oh.
And that's like a nickel a day or whatever.
Yeah.
So that's still like a long time. But if it wasn't capped, it was something like $6,000.
That's absurd.
Holy shit.
That's crazy.
What book was it?
Oh, that's such a good question.
Better have been a good one.
Do we have that?
Catcher in the Rye, maybe?
Wanna
Oh yeah, I can
check
I
that
can-
article.
What's that movie with all the animals on the island and their people?
Animal
This
Island.
doesn't look like
Is it really?
Do you mind?
what? No.
Animal
So there's
House.
Animal Farm.
It's
Is that the one?
that's about a farm,
how
not
to
an island.
how to
I thought they
lie.
were all on an island.
You might be thinking Lord of the Flies.
Yeah.
Those are children.
Oh. I combined the two books. I never read them.
Yeah, you never read books, right?
No, I never read the book.
Okay.
I never
Were
read
you a
a
big
book.
SparkNote guy?
Oh, I mean, who was? I still read.
How do you think I like that?
Did you guys ever pay for those like programs in
I've
high
never read a
school?
book.
Or
I don't think I use
Take the
Spark
programs.
Notes.
I still have SparkNotes as my bookmark here.
Yeah, I use
from high
SparkNotes.
school. I never
What about
it
like
was
there was that one website that always had like math answers on it?
Oh,
Math.com.
Chegg.
I used that in college.
Did you ever
hardcore.
buy Chegg?
No,
They
my
would always
friends
try to get
me
you
and my
to pay
friends
for it?
Yeah, you
split
borrow
it.
one. You borrow a check. You don't buy your own.
There's always the one guy. There's one guy who has it, and then everybody has it.
Isn't that why you could just Google like one question, the whole like
Or,
homework comes up?
Oh my God.
Quiz
You ever
notes?
have?
Notes. I was
There was one time.
Quizlet. That's what it's
Quizlet's
called.
the one.
There was one time I had a take-home test in college,
Oh,
and
that's the end of it.
they're amazing. But it was 100 multiple choice questions.
Ridiculous.
So it was still taking
Yeah,
a
it should've
while.
been what?
And I on like the third or fourth question, I literally
I'm
just
capable.
copy
Thank you, though.
the question and I paste it
I
into
appreciate it.
Google.
Now, listen.
And the entire test
I'm
comes up,
telling
and
you,
I'm like,
if you are a college professor and you give students a take-home test, you are asking for everyone to cheat.
No, I think they know
No.
people are going to Google the answers. But I think he maybe didn't realize that I was going to
You're not
copy and
thinking.
paste the exact question into Google. He thought I was just going to like look it up in the text.
As any
I didn't do
smart
that.
man would do.
I just
as any
copy and
smart man would
pasted,
do.
found the entire test, had the answer key.
No,
it was great.
too easy. Anyways, the book that the guy took out was How to Lie with Statistics by Daryl Huff.
How to lie with statistics.
See, Huff,
So,
what a guy.
as a math guy, math teacher here.
I wonder if he read it.
63 years later.
No, like that's like do you know like sometimes you like you buy a book or you like take out a book and like it's just sitting there and you're like in your head you kind of want to read it but then you just don't and then like it's just sitting there forever. And in this case, it's sitting there like 63 years.
And all of a sudden, you got to return it.
Yeah, like, do you think he read it? That's what
the guy.
There's
So
been a lot of Call of Duties that have come out in 63 years. You probably didn't read it.
the
That is a direct correlation.
Yeah,
I've
you
seen
play
that
video
online.
games instead.
Yeah.
the manager for this library said that he goes. The person would have to have dodged other collection efforts in the decade after it was checked out. In those days, even up in the 70s, there was a library officer who would visit people's houses to get books back.
He was ducking his head.
Clearly, we don't do that anymore. Yeah, no shit.
A library officer.
Yeah, that's crazy. Back in the 70s, I
That's
guess.
a hilarious. I would love to have that.
The person
job.
didn't
Sick
identify
job
themselves
title.
either. The person didn't identify
Give me that to
themselves.
kill a mockingbird again.
in like a SWAT uniform. Like,
Give us the book.
Where's your book?
We know you're not reading it anymore.
I wish Kevin was here. There's for sure a Seinfeld episode on this.
there is a Seinfeld episode on this.
Forget what.
Jerry has like a children's book, I think, from like that he lends to George, I think. And then the
Yeah.
library, he accumulates like several $100s in fines or something like that. I think that's the episode.
Something.
All right, I'm now incapable. Probably gonna lose my mind doing that.
All right, moving right along. We have a bear that visits a Tennessee mall. Checks movie showtimes. We got a video of this, I think.
Do we have a video of it? That's not a video.
Do we have a video?
That was a still.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Hey, we got a video of this shit.
It's a weird looking bear.
We got some.
That Mike's cousin.
What are they eating nowadays?
Where are we going?
Definitely Mike right
Malaki.
No, come on.
There's kind of some
Where
similarities
is
there.
he? No, we don't want to hear people. There he is.
I bet he was very scared.
Oh, there's the guy.
Nice nut.
You think they'd get that?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's blocked.
There.
There
Oh my
it
God,
is.
it's so
Wait, why didn't they let him in to watch a movie? That's kind of fucked up. Just let him catch a flick.
Dude's just trying to chill.
Let him catch him.
He ain't hurting anyone.
Let me
Trying to
guess.
see Paddington 2.
Let me guess. The movie was one fish, two fish.
Green fish, blue fish.
Man, of all of all the Dr. Seuss books to make a movie of, that one would probably be the worst.
Yeah.
One fish, two fish.
What was the
red
best
fish,
Dr.
blue
Seuss
fish.
book, do you think?
I mean,
Green eggs and ham.
Oh, probably
that's a classic.
What's the
Did you ever
the
have
short
green
dude
eggs?
with the mustache?
No.
The Lorax?
Lorax.
Didn't they make a movie?
Yeah, they did make a movie
Wasn't
for
it?
that.
Wasn't it like weird? Like really trippy.
I don't know. I didn't
was the
see
Cat in the
it.
Hat
Danny
really weird?
DeVito was. That one is
That live action cat.
That one's really weird, right?
That one's like an actual. That's
like a
an
horror
acid
movie.
trip.
Dr. Seuss has got some good ones, man.
Dr. Seuss made a lot of
Wacky Wednesday,
big
was
bucks.
that one of them? That was a funny one, I think.
Wacky Wednesday.
Wacky Wednesday.
I remember that.
was
Green
a
Eggs
funny
and Ham is
Green Eggs,
probably,
Cheese
probably
on
the
the
best
Ceilings,
one.
that shit.
Big Nick, you should start writing children's books.
I should.
What would you name? What would you name them?
I don't know, but I can't use the word "fuck" and "you" in the same sense. I guess.
Yeah.
Should we make a children's book
It
starring
depends
Big
what type
Nick?
of audience. The children's audience.
Hey, children, hey kids, maybe one day Big Nick will start writing books.
Yeah.
One day.
I'd buy them.
And on this dreamy night, you fucker.
Fucker.
You fucker.
Hey,
Fuck you,
fuck you,
fuck
fuck.
Kid, make a
It's
wish
called
to the
Good Night,
stars.
Fucker.
Oh, that was a fire book though. Good Night
Good Night
Moon.
Moon.
Oh my God, what a book.
I gotta say,
68 days and 69 nights.
Daddy, what does this mean? I'll explain when you get older.
You're too young. You're too young.
I gotta say, Good Night Moon, pretty lazily written. Pretty lazily written book.
Really?
I mean, Good Night book. Good night desk.
Yeah, it's fire.
Good night
Imagine
bear.
the writer's
Yeah,
like,
we're just making sure everyone gets a good night. I thought it was pretty nice.
Wow, I literally thought that you had a mug in your hand.
Oh, tape off my shoe.
It was just a very natural like motion to be like to have
I
him
got a lot of
taking
tape on my
off.
shoe.
What are you doing?
He's just making off.
We got time for quick story time?
We got plenty of time.
All right, fuck you, fucker.
We got time. Fuck you, fucker.
Speaking of fuck you, fucker, I think I told Mike and not this story. I haven't told you guys this story yet. So I was down in Myrtle Beach, and I was at Broadway at the beach, and they have like a little carnival game, and they have they have one of those rides that like you go up and down, like it goes up. Yeah, something like the
that was the one that got. Remember, we watched the video last week of thing that was going out of
just
control.
kept
That's
going.
the one that kept going back and forth.
So
that right.
I was just watching it. I had no intention on going on. I just watched it because everybody was like spitting and screaming, and I was just like sitting there laughing. So a guy comes up and he goes, "Wait a minute, aren't you the guy from TikTok, Lumberland?" I go, "Yeah." He goes, "Hey, what's going on, man?" He goes, "Are you about to go on this ride?" I go, "Hell no, I ain't going on this fucking ride." He goes, "What do you think? You think I should go on it?" I literally said to him, I go, "Yeah, you go on it. I'll wave to you and say, fuck you, fucker."
Did he go on?
He went on.
And you were like, "Fuck you, fucker."
I literally waved back, go, "Fuck you, fucker."
Did he go on? He went.
I don't know if you should be. I was like, "Fuck you, fucker."
Yeah, he fucking went on. And
I'll catch you on
then I
the
left. And that was that.
I'll catch you on the see you later.
Oh my.
That's fucking hilarious.
There you go. It was fucking hysterical.
Did he go on?
Yeah.
He went on. He went on.
Yeah.
It's fucking right.
What we got?
Well, we got one last topic before Trivia Tuesday. You guys will love talking about this because you love hosing him. When the 76ers call Ben Simmons, he lets them go to voicemail.
He's pissed at them. I mean, that's just such a bad situation right now. It's hilarious.
I mean, no offense. If I'm the 76ers, I'm
They-
pissed at Ben Simmons.
They're offering this is literally the worst time to try to trade this dude because he is coming off of one of the worst semifinals appearances ever. Like,
He's not going to turn
no,
into.
that's the issue. No one
He's
wants
not going to
it.
turn into LeBron James.
The
this year.
guy's getting paid $30 million a year, and we all collectively scored more points than him in the fourth quarter for like 5 of those games in the
He
semifinals.
stinks.
He's not like. It's a very, very tough situation.
It's like $30 million for the next 5 years.
And you know what? The tough part is they could have gotten James Harden if they traded him, but they didn't want to do that. They didn't want to get rid of Ben. Well, they didn't want to get rid of other pieces with Ben Simmons to get James Harden. Now they can't even fucking get like a decent first-round pick for the guy. That's how bad it is.
So what's he pissed about? What's he pissed about?
Because he's not wanted.
Because he doesn't want to go anywhere. Because he's upset that the Sixers are trying to trade him. But like I've been saying this since they lost to the Celtics in 2017. The Sixers will not ever win a single thing if you have when your second best player can't shoot a basketball.
Who's their first best player? Joel
Embiid. I mean, arguably you can say that
can't
they
say
were like
healthy.
Tobias
Does
Harris is
Embiid
ahead
even
of
get
Ben
along with him?
Simmons. I get. Apparently they do, but there's also rumors that they don't really. Their play styles don't match. They don't like playing with each other. I mean, Doc Rivers and Joe Embiid threw him under the bus after the playoffs. Like, Doc Rivers was like,
I would've
yeah,
too.
like, I mean, Doc Rivers is like,
fucking
how
suck.
can you not fucking, he's underneath the basket. All you have to do is dunk the basketball and he passes out of it because he's afraid to shoot. He's afraid to go up and
6'10",
score.
dunk the
He's
fucking
just,
ball.
because he thought he's going to get
Scared.
fouled and he doesn't want to shoot free throws because he can't shoot free throws. He shot 32% from the free throw line in the playoffs. You had the opportunity to trade him for a superstar and you didn't, and now you're just paying for it. They offered the Raptors, they offered Ben Simmons in like one pick for Kyle Lowry, OG Anunoby,
It's already worth it.
another young guy in the fourth pick.
Honestly, just
And the Raptors were like, no, absolutely not.
So bad.
It's
dude.
so bad right now. Like, it's so bad. I think he's going to get traded, personally, because, like I said, I think that they just
Who
need
wants
to...
to pay a guy
That's-
$30 million? He can't
It's
shoot.
going to come down to whoever
So
was going
how
to
did
take
he
him.
make it into the league if he can't shoot?
Well, in,
'Cause he has
in
a lot
college,
of
he wasn't
other
like
things.
terrible. Like he was actually like had an okay shooting form in college. Didn't shoot much, but like he had potential that like okay, he can develop something. I've read these reports that like he's so babied and pampered in Philadelphia. Like he doesn't do things unless he's asked to do it. Like he won't do like that extra workout. He won't go the extra mile unless someone says like, oh, you have to do this. Like he just doesn't care.
He sounds like he just needs to get his fucking ass kicked.
He
Like, this guy needs to stop being a pussy.
He just doesn't have a mentality where he wants to be like one of the best players. Like he's content being where he is, and like that's not good. Like that's just not good enough.
I think
So-
I mean, also at this point, he's probably just so discouraged knowing that he can't develop a shot that like he's like, well,
It's all mental.
This
at
is my
point.
game.
Like I truly
this-
think it's all mental.
Can't improve it.
He's also shooting with the wrong hand. He shoots lefty. Try shooting with your right hand. See if that happens. I'm being dead serious. Like it just doesn't look
There
right.
was that video
It
of
doesn't
him
look
shooting
right.
righty, and it looked like pretty normal.
His shooting form, it just doesn't look
I
right
don't
at
know.
all. It's so unfortunate. The thing is, like, I like it. Like, I like the way he plays. Like, other than the shooting part, I think he's a very well-rounded player. But like, he just can't contribute on
Yeah,
the
except for that
offensive end.
shooting aspect.
And in 2021, yeah, that just doesn't go. That doesn't fly. Great defender, awful,
Yeah.
all everything else, really. But yeah, that's why he's ignoring their calls.
Yeah,
To sum
maybe
it
I'll
up.
cut your
Has
check off.
Stephen A. Smith gone off on him yet?
All right.
probably.
I would assume
probably
so,
like
yeah.
after the playoffs.
Probably after the playoffs, yeah. Joel
Hey,
Embiid literally
okay.
said that he was the reason why that they lost that series.
He's right.
He's like his decision
He
making
is
was
correct.
awful. Like that's one of the reasons why.
Imagine
they lost.
if you had a different $30 million player on that team, they probably would have been in the finals.
Point,
Probably.
like a guy that could score. I think he had 8 points collectively in the fourth quarter.
I'll tell you
in
one
those
thing.
7
If I'm in
games.
Embiid, I'd be like, you better get rid of him, or you better get rid of me because I ain't playing with this motherfucker.
No,
Yeah.
that's why I'm surprised it's lasted this long. To be
I ain't
honest
playing with
you.
this motherfucker.
I do feel validated because I've been a Ben Simmons hater for years now.
And it's just the cherry's
So-
on the top now.
Yeah. Now it's like, oh, he sucks, and I'm like, yeah. He can only score in front of the basket, and now he can't even do that.
Yeah, he's afraid to
Seriously.
do that. Exactly.
How do you give a guy $30 million a year and he doesn't even have a shot?
It's insane. It really is insane.
Really don't know.
Wasn't that a Elton Brand signing too?
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's when he was in the front office. Yeah.
Gee.
And their contract was like just at the beginning of it too. So
I know,
it's not
it's
like
got
there's
at least
like
5 or
a year
6
two
years left in it, right?
He has like 3 or 4 years left. Yeah, it's wild. Absolutely
That
crazy.
to me is the worst contract in the NBA.
Good for him getting the bag. I mean,
Yeah,
for all
seriously.
considering, I mean, he finessed them.
He fooled
But
the shit out of
absolute
us.
idiots for giving him
that.
that.
He was like the
Full
number
Dave.
1 overall pick, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
He missed
Ben
his
Simmons?
first year too. He missed his first
One rookie
year.
of
He
the
had a
year.
foot injury. One rookie of the year. Went to LSU. He was dominant at LSU. He was a killer
That
at
just
LSU.
tells you how different the NBA
People are
is.
comparing, saying that he was just as dominant at LSU as Shaq was. Like that's how high
That's
up he
insane.
was. Like he was such a high prospect for years. It's crazy.
A prospect that can't shoot.
Yeah. Yeah.
Wow.
Yep. And
All
here
right,
we
well,
are.
we got some sports trivia today.
Fuck Ben
Yep.
Simmons.
I got one for you guys. MLB trivia.
Oh, okay.
We got
All right. There are 3 shortstops in history to hit 30 or more home runs in a season at age 22 or younger.
Tatis.
AL or NL? Tatis is one.
Bogart.
Trevor Story.
Is
Nope.
this all time or current?
All time.
All time. Oh, okay. All right. So Tatis is one of them.
Nomar?
Nope.
Jeter? No, not Jeter. No. It's not
Shortstop.
Jeter. Yeah.
Cal Ripken Jr.
No.
A-Rod.
Yes, that's one.
How
One
the
more.
fuck did I
So
miss that one?
Tatis, A-Rod.
How the fuck did I
and-
miss that one?
J-Roll?
No. Kurt, what? No.
22 or younger.
Is this last one current?
Yeah.
Wow, I have no idea.
I'm not sure
He's
how old
current?
he is now.
This
yeah, he's
guy's
still in the
current?
league. He's yeah. This was like a couple years ago that he did this.
Tulowitzki?
No.
Oh fuck! I
guess
just
so.
had a
That
name
wouldn't
pop
happen
in
a couple
my head
years
and that
ago.
went away.
When did he retire?
Fuck.
Age 22 and under.
Oh, age 22 and under.
Yeah,
My bad.
I
under
just had it
22
in
hit
my
30
head.
or more home runs in
Got
a
it.
season as a shortstop.
What the? Who the fuck?
Dude, I have no
I'm
fucking
so
idea.
upset right now.
Hold on. We got
Ed.
I wonder if Johnny knows this one.
Oh, I'm sure he
They're
does.
putting A-Rod.
Johnny got A-Rod, as did Joey.
They're behind too.
Trey Turner didn't, right?
No,
Fuck.
No, it's not Corey Seager, is it?
no,
That's a good guess, though.
That was a really good guess.
Lindor.
no,
Ooh, another
Damn,
good guess.
good guess. Anderson Simmons.
no.
Xander Bogaerts.
No, someone said Xander.
Xander Bogaerts.
And it's not Trevor's story.
It is not Trevor. I promise. It's not Trevor's story.
Don't tell us. I really want to.
Yeah, I really don't want you to tell us.
Randy Crawford?
Nope.
Who's the shortstop for the Braves?
Ozzy Albies?
No,
it's
It's
him. No.
Dansby
Dansby
Swanson.
Swanson.
Was it him?
No. Nope.
Good guess.
Manny Machado before he moved to third base.
Nope.
Wow.
That would have been a sneaky
I thought
one
you
right
nailed it.
there.
Fuck. Damn it. Damn it.
I can't even think of any more shortstops. I feel like we named every single one.
Wait, no. We're not going in that easy.
Cut.
We're not going in. We're not going in that easy.
Let's
Shortstop. Michael Young's retired.
I was like, are you into
It just got quiet.
Yankees player? Derek Jeter? No.
Mets.
Guy.
Gio Urshela?
Shortstop.
I gotta see.
Kyle Seager plays first base for the Mariners, right? He's not a shortstop, right?
Dude, I have
What'd you say?
no idea.
It's not Kyle Seager, right? He plays first base,
Nope.
I think, right?
Who is...
What'd you say? Yep.
Claver Torres.
He plays third base, I
That's why I
thought.
was gonna.
I thought he plays second base.
No. Well, he does play second sometimes, but he was playing shortstop when he hit 38 home runs.
What year was it?
I said Gio
2019.
Urshela and I was trying to think of the other guy's name.
Damn it.
Glaber fucking Torres.
David Torres.
Labor fucking Torres, you motherfucker. All right.
So yeah.
All right, well, I got one more question to back that up. This is for Mike.
Well,
See, I know- well,
I
you
would
know
like
your
to
golf.
know...
What is an ice cream cake?
How many dimples does an average golf ball have?
Excuse me?
342.
Wow, that's really close.
Wait, say that again?
I'm a
What was the
little
question?
concerned that you know.
What is it?
How many dimples does an average...
360.
No.
369.
How many dimples does an average golf ball have?
What'd you say? 342.
And that was close.
Really close.
343.
335.
What's the answer?
336.
I knew it was in the mid threes.
Wow.
I probably would
Have
not
you
have
counted
guessed.
before?
Why did
No,
you?
I've just like seen that before.
I have a
I
question.
counted one this morning.
I woke up at 4 o'clock this morning.
I definitely would have gone under 300 if you didn't say that it was
Yeah.
close.
I've seen that before. That was in like the mid threes.
My question
seems
is,
crazy
who's
high.
counting those dimples?
It's probably
just
somebody.
There's always
designed.
someone for that type
just
stuff.
the way it's designed. All right, cool. That's about all we got today. We'll wrap up a little early. Big Nick, hit us with the
All right.
outro.
Viewer question if we got any?
Yeah, do we have any viewer questions?
Actually,
Johnny
we just
probably has
got
some.
one. We just got one really funny question.
Don't tell me it's the same guy from fucking earlier.
No, Benjamin Brady.
How you doing, Mr.
Related to
Franklin?
Tom goes. A question: what was the punishment for breaking a commandment for the fourth time, or fifth, or sixth?
Theoretically.
Theoretically, I'd
by
like
exile.
theoretically, I want to run Casey over,
Death
but
by exile.
I say the next closest thing is death by exile. And I had him try all that freaking the baby food
Yep.
yesterday,
And he spit it out.
Spit it right out,
That
which was
cocksucker.
commandments
Just
2
another
and
one.
3. They didn't give it a rating. So there's 2 fucking commandment brokes right there.
And then
You went 2 and 3.
and then one more. We got
I got one for you.
Jeffrey asked us a few minutes ago. He goes, "Do you guys think the Yankees will get Trevor Story?"
No.
He didn't seem like a type that would. He doesn't seem like the type that'd want to go into a big
I agree
market
with
like
Big
that.
Nick, though. I think the Dodgers will make a huge move.
Oh, Johnny
at the
did
deadline.
get.
They have to.
He did get Glaber. I put that. It was after we
They
said
have the
it.
cap space to do
Cheater.
it, so why not?
I'll tell you one thing, real quick for the Shoguns. If the Trevor Bauer thing, if the Dodgers can get out of that contract, they just got themselves a shit ton more money.
That's true.
Yeah, $30 million.
If they can void that deal, because I guarantee you they can void it if this gets really like, not involved, but you know what I mean.
Are there clauses where you can like get out of that if there's like legal actions?
There has to be. It has to be.
I would think so.
I would.
There has to
It
be.
seems like a massive oversight to you know.
I just really have no idea how
Because
contracts
that's not on
work.
the. I mean,
I don't
that's not on
either,
the
but-
Dodgers. They obviously didn't know about that shit.
I tell you
when
right now, their pitching staff just took a huge tip because as much as I like Clayton Kershaw, you can't trust him to be there at the end of the season. He's always hurt.
Yeah,
He's always hurt.
old. He's old.
And he's older too. Max Scherzer to the Dodgers, Johnny. That's what I got for you. Max Scherzer to
Really?
the Dodgers.
What was the team that they
That would
said
be
he might
crazy.
go to? The Rays. I saw that they might get him too.
blue shirts.
They're loading up. They're loading up on guys.
I don't know how that would work with them though. That would be 100% a rental.
Yeah.
100%.
Oh, for sure. Yeah. Well, Johnny.
I guarantee you, if Johnny was in the comments, he would tell me that Scherzer would get traded.
Probably. Didn't he say the other day that or last week that he thinks that he's going to get traded? Scherzer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, he's definitely getting.
Have fun
shopped.
paying Scherzer $15 million for the next 7 years after this when he's not on your team, just like that contract.
Rory says morality clauses, which that sounds about right.
Should be. You'd
All
think.
right. All right. That does it for our show today.
Rory's in the pin.
Roy's actually not engraving. He's just watching in the pit.
All right, thank you for watching our show. We hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you like and subscribe. Turn those notifications on. And we will catch you here tomorrow, 8 a.m. Eastern Time. Be there at B Square. Catch you on the See You later. That's a wrap.
Someone in the comments.